What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Bussin' with Poppy. You know what it is. It's range day. I can fish when it rains, but I can't fish when it's thunder and lightning. So today turned into range day, and I appreciate y'all watching. I've been reaching out to a lot of the major gun tubers. I've been reaching out to a lot of the major gun tubers, but some of them are not in Texas, so we'll try to get them on the podcast. Maybe fly 1 or 2 out. But when I hit them up, they don't know who I am. It's like you gotta introduce. Do you know who I am, sir, ma'am? But yeah, we're gonna try to get them on the channel. And YouTube is weird with that. If you don't have more subscribers than them, they feel like they're, it's not worth it going on your podcast. Not realizing that my reach is not just on that YouTube page. You feel what I'm saying? My reach is going to reach people that you would never reach, or they would never reach. Because over the last 10 years, I've been networking with all different kind of people. So it's beneficial for a YouTuber, even the ones that are huge and got 1 million views and all this stuff going on, to come on my podcast. So we've got a few lined up, and a few that I have to let them know who the fuck I am. My AC blowing, hold on. So a lot of these, I'll just say a few, I won't say a lot. You'll hit them up, they'll go to your page and they'll be like, oh, you barely got 10,000 followers. I got 100,000 followers, so what sense does it make for me to come on your podcast? Not realizing that they don't know, let's say, the tattoo culture or community. I do. They're not tapped into the vegan culture or community. I am. So I'll be the bridge to get your content. I'm hitting you up because I like what you're doing, and I want to spread your content to my pot of people and the cultures that I'm tapped into. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of people get narrow-minded about, oh, my page is popping, I'm gonna just keep, I'm gonna upload content, not realizing you gotta take that content and you gotta throw it into other ponds and splash into other lakes and rivers and streams. Let me help you do that. I'm good, I ain't gotta do this YouTube stuff. I ain't gotta do this podcast stuff. I like to, because I like meeting, the cats who's out here really getting it. So that's my angle. I like meeting brothers. You know, come on in, chop it up. Shit, we do the podcast, talk for 2-3 hours after the podcast, or I go to a meetup, and after the meetup, we chopping it up for hours after the meetup. You know what I'm saying? It's about the connections you make with people, and finding good people and linking up. And you don't know what project you might have down the line where you can call me and be like, I need my I don't know, my gun goop put in a few stores. Well, I'm tapped in, so you know, makes sense, right? You know, to me it does. Anyway, I'm outside. You see it. I'm outside, shoot point blank, Arlington. They love me here. And we're gonna get set up, and I'll take you in with me. Thank you.
You're on lane 9.
Thank you.
Is that the, yeah, that's it. Michael. You're awesome. All right, come to you.
Okay. So I just did an hour, put a little hour in. Some of my groupings were off, but pretty good for being rusty. This whole COVID thing, you know, some of my groupings were off, but pretty good day. Listen, if you bought a new handgun, if you're new to the 2A community, stop by and get you some training, or at least, hit up a few ranges and practice. Get used to your weapon. That way you're not scared of it. And if you have a license to carry, but you don't have one in the chamber, that shows that you need training. You gotta have one in the head, and you gotta be comfortable with that. And you have to get the right holster, so that way, your clothes or your trigger won't get pulled by something that you're wearing. So just stuff like that. Hope this helped you out. Hit me up, follow me on Instagram, and yeah, I love it. Woo! Yes, sir. My bag on the floor. I have a license to carry, but I'm no fool. I'm a black man in America. Okay. Police can pop your ass and say you were reaching. I don't know, boss. He was reaching. Gun in the car. He was reaching. So, still got to be smart about, having guns on you, and someone can tell that you have your carry. You bend over and you're flashing it all the time. That's not good. Change your clothing. For real. So a few channels I like to give a shout out to that I follow and watch and set my notifications to would be Black Rambo. Look him up. Seifu Lonzo, Texas boy. Look him up. GSG Hustle. I think he's in Texas, I'm not sure, or Louisiana. Look him up. Regular Gun Guy. And T Electric. He knows my little brother. T Electric's got a good page. I just came across Tange, female 2A sister, and Yoki. She's been doing her thing for a while. She out there killing them hogs. Might not want to play with her. There's a few other bros that I just started watching that got some good content. If you're just now getting into the 2A, or if you want to laugh and crack up at people, they got some. It's entertaining, and they're giving out good. Nice Teray, I think that's his name. Colin Noir. If you get more into the legal side of this 2A thing and different laws we gotta look out for. I am not a Republican, but I am a Republican when it comes to my 2A rights. So there's certain things, that I'm gonna stand on. And I don't agree with no president 100%, but NRA is fighting for 2A rights, guess what? I'm gonna join them. If NAGA is fighting for black people to get guns, guess what? I'm gonna join them too. And I have. I'm a member of several 2A gun rights organizations. So, it's good to have your carry permit and all this stuff, but if you don't know what your rights are, run into an issue, or you might make mistakes. I was watching a video where two guys came up to rob him. Actually shot that dude. He shot one dude, other dude took off running. The guy takes off in his truck, but then he makes the mistake of coming back and shooting the guy who he shot again. Now you're in trouble. you can't carry. You gotta know those places. Keep you out of trouble. What's coming down the pike is gun insurance. Just like car insurance, you're gonna have gun insurance. Might want a little bit of that. You get locked up, they pay for your lawyer fees. So, just want y'all to, educate yourself on 2A, what it is. Why I look so crazy sometimes with a cowboy hat, looking like a Afro cowboy.
This boy at? He always in a canyon or fishing or something. What is that? This little country ass boy. That boy come right here. Hey, boy, come get this trash out. You hear me? Toothpick him.
So, got a good thing about it is the 2A community comes together. We're starting to do meetups like the car, Mopar groups, truck groups, which I'm also a member of. Got F-150 gang, the Veda. On Instagram, the Veda F-150. Look it up, you'll see. CBD community, Gooey Leaf on Instagram, look it up, you'll see. Tattoo community, Instagram, OG Popping, you'll see. But yeah, everybody in the 2A community comes together. Sometimes the tattoo community, should take notes. Everybody's, tattoo community is like rappers. We got beef with it, different shops. I don't get into none of that, but I see it go on. Some of the 2A groups have small, disagreements, I guess you would say. But if it's educating the people, then what is there to argue about? People want to be the leader of the group or make it look politics. Don't do that stuff. Don't play into that stuff. Let's keep our 2A community exactly what it's for. Education. You have the right to bear arms. Does not mean you can act crazy. So that's my little rant for today. Look out for my fishing videos once this Texas rain lets up. Hauling in some of them bucket mouth,